What's going on, car family? I'm Ben Wayne, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 2012 Porsche 911 Turbo S. The Porsche 911 is a 2+2 high-end performance sports car. It's been manufactured since 1963, and since then, as we all know, there's been zero to little change. Only minor tweaks through each generation, making every generation that much better than the one previous. Now let's cover some of the details of the exterior of this Porsche 911 Turbo S and see what makes this car so highly desirable. I think one of the coolest features of this car is the automatic rear spoiler. When the car hits roughly 75 miles per hour, the spoiler will raise. When it hits roughly 35, it'll go back down automatically. But you can also control the spoiler via the button inside the cockpit if you want. The Porsche 911 Turbo S comes equipped with lightweight 19-inch wheels in the front and back. In the front, you have 380mm carbon ceramic rotors with 6-piston fixed brake calipers, and in the rear, you have 350mm carbon ceramic rotors with 4-piston fixed brake calipers. As I'm sure you've noticed, this Porsche 911 Turbo S is a convertible. So let's show you how the top operates when it's coming up and then retracting back down. Now that we've covered some of the exterior features, let's take a look at the interior of the 911 Turbo S. The interior of the Porsche 911 Turbo S is pretty comfortable. Let's take a look at some of the details of the door panel. The door panel has power controls for your side view mirrors. It's covered in soft black leather with contrast stitching. This is your door handle here. Controls for all your windows. There's also some storage down here, which is nice, meaning that this isn't a car that's known for storage. And you also have 3-position memory seating. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather. It's pretty nice and simplistic, which I don't mind. And it has black stitching on the inside of it. And it has this nice chrome finish in the middle, which looks really classy for a sports car. Behind the steering wheel, you have 2 paddles in the back. The left side is to downshift, and the right side is to upshift. The top of the dash of the 911 Turbo S is really nice. It's covered in soft black leather and has stitching going all the way across. If you look here, you'll notice this stopwatch here. The stopwatch comes with the Sport Chrono package. The Sport Chrono package completely changes the car. It offers you launch control, a stiffened chassis, the PDK shifts later and more rapidly, stability control system intervenes later, and the throttle response is quickened. If you come further down, you have your air conditioning vents, your infotainment system with your navigation, your radio and telephone controls, your dual zone climate controls down here, and you have your PDK transmission here. Now the 911 Turbo S was only available with PDK. If you had a regular 911 Turbo, a manual transmission was available for the purists. Coming down here, you have your handbrake, storage, cigarette lighter, your controls for your soft top operation, and more storage under here with an auxiliary port and USB. Now we all know that most Porsche 911s have 2 small seats in the back. I'm not about to sit here and lie to you and tell you that this car seats 4 adults. At most, in the back you can fit 2 small kids, and even that might be pushing. Let's take a look at the front of the Porsche 911 Turbo S. You'll be surprised to see how much trunk space is available. I mean, it really makes this car extremely versatile. You can use it every day. Yep. Just enough room for a pair of shades. I'm just joking. Maybe you can fit a book bag in there or a lunchbox, but there's not really enough trunk space in here to do anything respectable. But the car's not really for that. Let's take a look at the engine compartment of this high-end exotic and see what powers it. So in the engine compartment, you're going to find a 3.8-liter flat 6, which produces up to 530 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. This car incorporates the use of turbos, and we all know that turbos do have some lag, but to counteract that lag, Porsche incorporated its variable vane technology. which means the blades of each turbo are constantly changing to get the greatest angle of attack. Therefore, the vanes are always operating at maximum efficiency. Since the 911 Turbo S is powered by a 3.8 liter flat 6, producing 530 horsepower, it can go from 0 to 60 in roughly 2.9 seconds and has a top speed of 195 miles per hour. That's fast. Now let's start up the Porsche 911 Turbo S and hear how it sounds. First, I'm going to rev the car in sport mode, and then I'm going to rev it in Sport Plus. Let's see if you can hear the difference. That was a quick overview of the 2012 Porsche 911 Turbo S. Pretty epic car. Be sure to leave a comment below and tell me what your favorite feature is about this car. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.